Hey everybody, Scott Travels. Today's Tuesday the 28th. February's next week, and 2 weeks is Valentine's Day. Wow, is the year going already? Interesting stuff in the news today. Let's begin. Disney is getting less scary, and that's not good. For example, the haunted house is the wife is no longer a axe murderer. Apparently, that's why how Hattie gets his head cut off and put in the hat box. So there's that answer. I don't think we even had an answer or even knew. Here we go. Of course, I will mangle this name. Junan La Osaka in Japan has a new theme park on July 25th. It will be 6,930 yen per adult, which like that's not really that expensive. I'll put a conversion up there. It's the rival, Disney and of course Universal. Come to this theme park. If I can find some part, it'll be up there. How much it costs and how much what it has. If there's any other things, I haven't got any research yet on it. I was just going through the names and what can I help you. Nutsberry Farm has a new ride called the Hat Dance. It appears to be some kind of like teacups, but no something on the ground. So it must be high magnets or something spinning you around and twisting you under the ground. It would be interesting. They seem to like it, and people are lining up for it, as well as other things at Knott's Farm, like Snoopy Camp and other rides. Knott's Berry is a place to go. If you can do it in California, go. This one's sad. Legoland, Florida. I covered this a couple days ago, but the numbers are out. Legoland, Florida will lay off 234 workers. They took over another park that was famous for its water skiers. I put that back up there. Of course, all the water skiers are fired. Of course, yeah. They did other things other than water ski, but not now. It's Lego. Celebrity today. You put up a thing. Here you go. And I listened to it, so you don't have to listen to it. So their president came up and talked about it. Of course, the video is good. Sounds good because it's her. If it was somebody else in there, they would sound terrible, have a bad feed, of course. That's how celebrity works, apparently, on these video feeds. It talks about how they're getting the riverboats game. I'm going to have small up to 10. Right now, 1 or 2, and then see how it goes. With more up to 10. Celebrity seems to know what they're doing with their ships and building ships. They've also built smaller ships for, Galapagos Islands and, others like that. So they know how to handle smaller excursions where everything is 100% cooled. Of course, they're trying to get the Viking money where they can get, a 3,000 a person per cruise per week. I mean, hopefully I'm wrong. I hope the price goes down and it becomes a more grasp, Oh, here's a nice story. On Disney Cruise 25 years ago, as actually would be 26, but we'll let that go. We met on Disney Cruise in 1999 in the kids area, and we met to 25 years later with our own kids, and of course their kids are headed off too. So, so that was a nice thing. They talked about how the cruise changed. That there wasn't even a cruise director or MC or anybody, and then it was like Disney as a theme park they ran it as, and then versus a cruise ship first of all. So it's a nice story about people meeting up again. You see those sometimes. There was no they have a couple pictures, but nothing like recreation, like 25, 30 years, 50 years later. We're trying to recreate the group shots of I'm standing, you're sitting, or something like that. Other than that, the story was good. Triple A, a long time, auto club now does a lot of the things, including travel. And they said that travel is up, but not as high in 2025. And is the bubble ready to burst? We'll have to see. The numbers are showing that it's up, but not as high as the last 2 years. I said that before with numbers dwindling last year and 25, 26 bookings. It may sound good, but that's still money coming in, or literally no fresh money coming in, will be hurting worse. Royal is all proud that, oh, we booked so many of 25 already, and we're booking 26, and this and that. And I go, yeah, that's going to be great in 3 more months when, you have no money coming in at all. Because all of it's booked up. I don't think you're ready for how that works. Because that's never worked before. Because you always had constant money coming in. You've never had this problem where everything's booked and you're going, uh-oh. So I could see prices coming down. And of course, here's another one of my favorite ones. Royal versus MSC. I went on both of those ships, not me, Ryder. And of course, let's compare them. Oh, God. Every time one of these happens, of course, once you start scrolling through, you start to notice, oh, there's more of those photos versus those photos. And it becomes very clear who they're, kissing ass to and who they don't like. So, Royal Caribbean Icon was $35.55. Wow. MSC was $21.49. This was 2 people on a cruise. This MSC was 2 people on a cruise. Wow. That's $1,400. I could take a savings between Royal and MSC and take another MSC ship cruise with that money. Of course, Royal won because, they just loved Royal and his answer was, MSC, I would go if I have to. If I had to. Which means they're never going back. Wow, we can just throw that kind of crazy money together versus, like 2, possibly 3 cruises for the same amount. Wow. Your priorities, living high as you can and, rather than, have more.